We have 1 hour to beat this chapter so that I can progress for 1 hour and end the stream at the 5-hour mark. I don't think I'm going to be very successful. Where's this way lead? I'm not sure, but it must be blocked off for a reason. Oh, there's something written here. The area past this point is under construction. Please refrain from trespassing. Seems the area up ahead is still in development. I suppose Michelin must have some projects in the works. Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be a sight to see. Got some serious Mira to burn, that's for sure. Well, no use hanging around here. Let's check the other places. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh. Now that we've scouted out Michelin, we know one thing for sure. We're going to have to come up with some method to enter the auction incognito. True, the Mafia goons guarding the place will sound the alarm as soon as they see us. Something else has been bothering me. Are the invitations really all we need? They might have a system in place to check our identities as well. I agree, it's risky. I wish we had thought of this sooner. Maybe we could have asked Ren about it. Well, I think she already did enough for us by simply getting us these invitations. For now, I just want to find a quiet place to clear our heads. Let's see, there will be too many people at the restaurant. Should we check to see if the hotel has any vacancies? I doubt there would be any. Everywhere here is usually booked full during the festival. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a last-minute cancellation we can scoop up. Might as well ask the front desk. Yeah, let's do that. Oi. Welcome to Hotel Definia. How may I help you? Are you here to check in? Actually, we're wondering, do you have any rooms available? Terribly sorry. Truth is, we did have one cancellation earlier today, but someone booked it almost immediately. I was afraid of that. Just missed it. That's the way it goes, I guess. Or I guess. Might as well try the restaurant. It'll be a bit noisy, but we can still try to mull things over there. I guess so. Quite the dilemma you're in, isn't it? I didn't even progress that. Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? Are you going to the party too? Huh, Wazy. Oh, Mr. Hemisphere. It seems you're having a bit of trouble getting a room. But all you're really looking for is a quiet place to have yourselves a little chat, no? Basically, but Wazy, what are you... Allow me to make things easier then. Would you like to use my room? Wait, what? How the heck did you get a room here? I've got my ways. Follow me. What are you doing here, Wazy? Are we gonna follow him or what? You know, like, come on, let's go. What should we do? For some reason, seeing him dressed like that makes me suspicious. I think the real suspicious thing is that a freaking gang leader is hanging out in Michelin. Well, at least he's someone we knew, or know. Now, let's follow him to his room. Ah, the locked door. Should have known. Should have remembered. Truth be told, I didn't expect the SSS to have such refined tastes. Spending the final day of the festival taking in all the fine amusements Michelin has to offer. Bravo! Yeah, we decided it was a good day for it. More importantly, what's with that outfit, Wazy? Pretty stylish, isn't it? Let's just say it's the uniform I wear for my side job. You have a side job? What kind of job is it? In the cold, cold world of high society, many beautiful, lonely ladies search for that spark of love they've lost. My job is to simply ignite that and give them the time they desperately dream about. Spark of love, lonely ladies? Wait, you don't mean you work as a host, Wazy? I work my butt off for the CPD while you get to have a good time chilling with the babe, or I mean, you're too young to be hosting. Well, I'll have you know I'm not doing it for the money. I have women requesting my company day in and day out. It'd be rude to deny them that much. I suppose we could call it charity work. You're unbelievable. He's frank, I'll give him that much. Guess his customers must be into that. I can't say I see the appeal myself. So did you come here for this host job of yours, Wazy? Why yes, I'm here to escort a lovely lady tonight. We're to attend some funny little party. I'm sure it'll prove quite the adventure. Party? Could you mean... Ah, that explains it. Explains what? What are you talking about, Wazy? The Swords auction. You came to check it out, didn't you? Well, were we really that obvious? So you must mean this party you're attending is the very same. This will be my second year attending, just with a different lady this time. You're full of surprises, aren't you? The real surprise is that we've known someone who's been to this auction the entire time. Humor me for a second. Are you guys planning to expose the auction to the public? That won't amount to much, you know. I know, even from the beginning, we never intended to do that. We just have to see something there. This auction, a luxurious underground party, essentially represents the corruption of Crossbell itself. And if we're ever going to overcome this barrier, we have to see for ourselves how high it really is. Lloyd, is that so? I don't doubt your enthusiasm for a second, but you can't attend the auction that easily. With no invitation, you'll be kicked to the curb. Each year, they change the rose motif slightly, so forging won't get you very far. You might be out of luck, everyone. Actually, we already have an invitation. Oh, interesting. I assume it's pointless asking how you got your hands on one. Let's just say it was a unique situation. We have this invitation, sure, but won't they try to check our identities as well? If the event is meant to be members only, I imagine they'd only let pre-registered people in. No, there's nothing like that. Due to the underground nature of the whole thing, they're always open to potential clients. Since smuggled goods are a big aspect of the auction, many of the rich, famous, and powerful people who attend prefer to mask their identities. Sounds like things might work out for us then. Oh, but how many people can get in with one invite? I don't believe there's a rule set in stone, but most people go in pairs. I'd recommend that. 4's a crowd, you know. You'll stand out quite a bit. Only 2 of us can go. Unfortunately so. Also, since it is a high-class party, you really should wear something more formal. Though of course you don't want to dress as well as me, or you'll be the center of attention. Yeah, I think we'd rather avoid that. Hey Ellie, do you know where we can get some new clothes for the auction? The boutique downstairs should be perfect for what we need. I've been there before, so there's no need to worry. I can pay too. Are you sure? Of course, leave it to me. But before that, we need to decide which of us will be the ones infiltrating the auction. Right, I haven't worked that out just yet. Rock, paper, scissors probably isn't the best way to go about deciding. What's the holdup? All you gotta do is pick one of us to go with you. You are the one most invested in the Swords auction, Lloyd. And given that you are our leader, it's only natural that you go. Guys, are you sure about this? This decision would be a lot simpler if you just accepted your responsibilities already. Said you wanted to see the corruption of Crossbell firsthand, didn't you? Right, I'll lead the charge into the Swords auction. And all that's left is to pick your date. You'd stand out like a sore thumb if you went solo. That's a good point. You can pick me, Tio, or Randy. When you're making your decision, be sure to keep in mind that you'll be surrounded by the Mafia once you get in. While you are inside, the remaining 2 can be on standby outside the venue. I think that will be a good division of our forces. Well, no matter how we divvy up the roles, we might as well head on over to the boutique for now. Plenty of time to choose before we gotta head out. Right, let's do that. I don't know who to choose for this. I could choose Ellie or Tio to assist with the healing and spellcasting aspect, but I'm actually more inclined to choose Randy just because having his crafts and his damage is just going to be more useful. Wait a second. Wazy, is there some reason you're following us? Since the opportunity has arisen, I figure I'll offer a lesson in style. I'll throw in a way to trick the Mafia running the security checkpoint while I'm at it. Well, I guess we don't have any reason to refuse. It's clear he's doing this for his own amusement rather than a genuine desire to help. Let's hear the guy out. If we're all ready, let's head downstairs to the boutique. So this would be my opportunity to say, okay, well, I want to unequip anything from anybody. This would be the moment. Let's see. I think I get rid of this. We're going to give you the straw hat. And we're going to give you the gladiator headband. And I think we're just going to... I think I'm going to bring Randy. For strategic purposes, not for story purposes. Why would anybody choose story purposes? That's silly. Once we get dressed, there's no going back. I have to choose who's going to accompany me to the auction. 2, are we ready? I don't think our budget covers a place like this. Well, that's what you get when you deal in fancy brands like these. Classy suits, the finest casual clothes, they basically got stuff for every occasion here. And with prices to match. We don't need to worry about prices. Lloyd, have you decided who you want to bring with you? Yeah, I think so. Randy, what do you say to coming with me? I don't mind, but wouldn't 2 dudes going together stand out a bit? Yeah, I had the same thought. But the Mafia is running this thing, right? I'm a little hesitant to bring either of the girls with me into the Lion's Den. Well now, aren't you a gentleman? Excuse me, what exactly are you 2 whispering about? When exactly did the 2 of you start being so intimate? Not like that. Well hey Lloyd, you know I'm always down for a good time, just give me the word. I've seen plenty of men show up at the auction in pairs. You can be, an honest rich kid raised by a loving family who was tricked into attending a party by his ne'er-do-well friend. How does this sound? That might actually work. And I'd say we fit the bill well enough. He could be my bodyguard as well, how about that? If we're going with that, you should try to find something flashy to wear, Randy. And Lloyd, try to find something more traditional looking to match your role. Since we have this rare opportunity, let's have them try on all sorts of outfits. Hey, let's not go overboard here. No use, Lloyd. We'll just have to resign ourselves to being their dress-up dolls. Not bad, not bad. Looks pretty good. Sorry about the wait, everyone. I think we did pretty good for what it's worth. Oh, wow. Crap, judging by your faces, I look silly, don't I? Hey, I thought I looked pretty darn slick in this. Oh, don't worry, you both look fantastic. I was just surprised by how much the outfits match Wazy's story. An honest rich kid raised by a loving family who was tricked into attending a party by his ne'er-do-well friend. It's almost uncanny. You think so? Well, if I'm going to be the ne'er-do-well, I guess I should give you some of my hot tips for wooing the ladies. Do not do that. Lloyd already has some kind of terrifying power to begin with. If it gets any worse, there will be no stopping him. Good point, I forgot how dangerous this guy can be. Wait a second. I feel you guys are making some extremely unfair judgments about me. Ever the popular one, it's clear you're loved by many. Oh, and while we're at it, take these too, Lloyd. Glasses. You see, Randy may look quite a bit different in his dazzling new getup. However, formal attire doesn't do much to change your look, Lloyd. While you're at the auction, it'd be better to wear something that will add to the disguise. That's good, thanks, Wazy. How do I look? Interesting. I'm shocked how different they make you look. Yes, they suit you surprisingly well. Sounds like they're a hit, Lloyd. Maybe you should get yourself a pair after this is over. I don't think so. My vision's just fine. Alright, with this, our preparations are complete. Now all that's left is to wait until the auction starts. You know, I hope they let us keep these costumes. There might be a small possibility of me keeping them, at least on somebody. It is a small possibility, though. How beautiful. Certainly is, or it's certainly a magnificent sight. Wow, there's even a fireworks show. They're pulling out all the stops. Is this part of the anniversary festival celebrations? No, they do these pretty much daily. Seems like the evening events over at the theme park are just getting started. There's a nighttime parade, and the Ferris wheel's all lit up. The entire ambience is the perfect backdrop for capturing a lady's heart. Well then, I think I'll be going on ahead to the event. Well, yeah, you said you were meeting up with a madame, right? Something like that. May the goddess watch over you this lovely night. And if your plan actually pans out, try to come find me at the auction. I'll be waiting. Man, where does he get off looking down his nose at us? The leader of a small-time gang working as a host at a high-class party. There is a lot to be suspicious about. Well, in any event, the info he gave us about the auction was extremely helpful. I think we owe him one. Yeah, I think we do. It's almost time for us to make our way toward the auction venue. For now, our objective is to slip past the security checkpoint and enter Speaker Hartman's mansion. Alrighty. I got bad influence. We're choosing Rando. Oh, we're not running. We're walking swiftly. I guess I could farm achievements if I really wanted to by choosing other people at this point. But who cares about achievements? We're locking it in. Kids are still there. It's nighttime. Don't you have school or something? I'm ready to go, man. Time to hit the road? Yeah, let's go. Hit the road, Jack. First things first, let's try to get into the auction. Let's roll, Lloyd. Lloyd, Randy, you are going into a precarious situation. Please be careful. We'll wait in the nearby area, just like we planned. If anything comes up, please contact us on your enigmas. Of course, you guys make sure to be cautious too. Let's get this party started. Oh, even got your own little music for the S'wars auction. We could have went in with 4 people. Don't you know splitting up the party is a cardinal sin? Well, I don't think it's a cardinal sin, but whenever you split up the party, bad things happen. Welcome to the S'wars auction. May I see your invitation? Of course, here you are. And an invitation to whom he assumed was a mafioso. Thank you. For security reasons, could you please give us your names for verification? Names. I'm Guy Bannings. I presume it's not mandatory to use my real name, is it? No, that won't be necessary. And your guest? You know, I've been this guy's bud ever since we were tykes. I'll let you know in a little secret. This guy's way too uptight. I had to do a lot of convincing to get him to go to this shindig with me. I'm hoping he can let loose and live a little for once. I would appreciate it if you didn't talk about me like that in front of them. I see. Well, I must agree with your friend. This will be an experience unlike many others. Also, I'm not as naive as you make me out to be. I didn't come here just because you kept pestering me about it. Thought this would provide me with some good real-world experience for my future endeavors. Yeah, no need to get all worked up about it. Yeah, I hear there's some real nice stuff up for bid in there. Are the goods gonna live up to the hype? Oh, there's no need to worry about that. Well then, Master Bannings and honored guest, it is our utmost wish that you enjoy tonight's auction to the fullest. He didn't even give you his name. All right. Let's bring the ruckus. What kind of place did we step into? Darn, this mansion's straight up crazy. Whole thing's so ritzy, it even puts Erebonian nobles to shame. Yeah, this place is even fancier than I'd imagined. Speaker Hartman and Ravash, they're more influential than I even thought. Dear guests, you're blocking the door. Can you please move? Welcome to the Swar's auction. Is this your first time attending? That's right. The auction is scheduled to begin at 9 p.m. Inside the main hall, straight ahead. Until then, please enjoy a few drinks in the salon through the door to the left. If you are hungry, food is available as well. If you don't mind me asking, are you planning on staying the night with us? No. You see, we've already booked a room at Hotel Definia and have friends waiting for us there. We'd appreciate the offer, but we'll have to pass this time. Very well. Change your mind, please do not hesitate to inform one of the attendants. We'll prepare a room straight away. Also, you are more than welcome to stroll around the estate as much as you like. However, please be aware that there are a few restricted areas. We apologize for the inconvenience in advance. That shouldn't be an issue. Thanks for letting us know, man. My pleasure. If you need anything or have any complaints, please make sure to inform me or one of the other attendants. Now, if you'll excuse me. We have roughly 2 hours before the auction gets underway. Let's scope out the mansion for now. Sounds like a plan. We can even grab a bite to eat while we're looking around. Let's head to the left. Oh, wow. I came here to get some recipes. Look at that spread. There really are a lot of party guests, too. Wow, check it out. The most ritzy food and drink you can get, piled up as far as the eye can see. Hey, Lloyd, it wouldn't hurt to indulge ourselves a little, would it? Sure, but no alcohol, okay? We don't know what could happen tonight, so we need to stay sharp. Darn, I guess I'll have to pass then. It'd be a crime to dig into food this fancy without a drink to go with it. Surely I'll get a recipe. Hey, Home Chick Slice is here. Let's see. Do I recognize this person? It would appear you aren't very well accustomed to auctions like this, am I correct? Well, be careful. The excitement that comes from fighting a bidding war can be positively... Was that addicting? Or... Yes, addicting. Oh, what do we have here? I know I've seen those two faces before. Imelda, Granny, why the heck are you in a place like this? Well, an invitation found its way to my doorstep. Curiosity bid me come. Shady old lady, as always. If you don't mind, could you... Don't worry, I don't intend to snitch. Knowing that you're here, sneaking around a place crawling with some unsavory people is quite amusing for this old woman. Alright, give me 1 second, real quick. Alrighty. Oh? Ah. Oh, that you, Kilika. What a surprise. Can't say I was expecting to run into you two here. Well, we were just... there's a simple explanation for all this. Well, I won't press the issue. What name should I use to address you two at this event? What? Wait just a sec. Considering your affiliation, it's not hard to guess why you're here. Plus, you're supposed to provide your name when you hand over your invitation at the door. So, how should I address you? You can call me Guy. Very well, Guy. You can keep calling me Kilika. Alright. So, what brings you to the Swar's auction, Kilika? Interested in bidding on something? Given the nature of my job, I've come to know my fair share of collectors. And so, they requested I inspect what kind of goods are being auctioned off here. Market research, if you will. Got it. You know, that Speaker Hartman strikes me as quite the shrewd character. This auction structure is very finely crafted. Finely crafted? What do you mean by that? Think about it. An unknown underground auction designed exclusively for the elite. That's quite the convenient meeting place for prominent figures across Zemuria. And there's more than just smuggled goods being sold here. You have bribery material, illicit fundraiser items, and who knows what else. If said figures try to unload all these items in their own countries, they wouldn't be able to avoid the law's notice for long. However, here in Crossbell, such activity is allowed to go unimpeded. Yeah. That is exactly why the Empire and Republic have turned a blind eye to the Swords auction. I expect there's a number of questionable pieces that will be presented tonight, including items of dubious provenance that both countries would be willing to part with for the right price. In other words, this is an unofficially sanctioned international black market. Yeesh, this is some seriously nasty business. Of course, one could claim such an arrangement is only possible in a place such as Crossbell. This may be a hard truth to swallow, but going against this will be an uphill battle. Yet, no matter how finely crafted this arrangement may be, it remains an unnatural creation. Chi encapsulates everything around us, ever flowing in harmony. Distorted constructs will always be as such, and so they are fleeting and impermanent. One tiny thing could be enough to make the whole foundation fall apart. What I mean to say is that perhaps your efforts will not be in vain. Kilika. Well darn, I feel like I can take on the whole world now. It appears I've taken up quite a bit of your precious time. This is a rare opportunity. You should take in everything you possibly can tonight. I'm sure that it will serve you well in the days to come. Yes, ma'am. Alright. I don't think anybody else is recognizable. So the Blood and Iron Chancellor's company is going to be the Common Man's. Is that? Ladies and gentlemen, the sponsor of tonight's event has arrived and would like to greet you all. Those two. So that's them, huh? The Mafia's Don and the head of the Imperial faction. Good evening, everyone. I am Marconi, president of Ravash & Co. and sponsor of this cherished auction. By my count, this is our 8th annual auction. Does time sure fly. I'm happy to announce that attendance increases with every year, and of course, we've expanded our lineup of auction exhibits to account for that. Everything you see before you is the fruit of your continued patronage. The night is yours, my guests. There is still one other thing that must be addressed. Every year, without fail, one man graciously hosts us in our auction at this breathtaking mansion. I present to you a representative of Crossbell State, a powerful politician within our diet, Speaker Hartman. Clap, 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 clap. Though previously mentioned, allow me to introduce myself once more. I am Hartman, the Speaker of the Crossbell Diet. It is a great honor to serve as your host and offer my humble home for tonight's festivities. Believe me, this is no ordinary auction. Famous individuals from a multitude of fields have come to socialize and mingle tonight. Remember, the night is still young. I have prepared a modest after-party for you all following the conclusion of the auction. For tonight, it would be my pleasure if you would consider my home as your home. Everyone, please enjoy yourselves. Clap, clap. So those are the two we've heard so much about. The speaker definitely has the air of high-level politician. Could this guy's head be shoved any farther up his own butt? Typical noble. Ravash's Don seems like a crafty old bastard too. Yeah, they aren't going to be easy to go up against. I'd like to speak with them, but I doubt that would be a smart move now. Yeah, no use in playing with fire. I say we get out of here while we still can. Agreed, let's try to sneak out of the salon without attracting much attention. Ladies and gentlemen, the auction will be starting shortly, and with that, our friends will become our rivals. Let us take this time to deepen our bonds with friends and partners until it's time. Tonight, we intend to present you fine men and women, some extraordinary goods. I wish each and every one of you the best of luck in winning what you desire. Speaker Hartman of the Imperial faction and Ravash & Co.'s Don Marconi. I'd like to speak with them to gauge what kind of people they are, but I think it would be best to step away for now. There's no map of this place. Invitation of an acquaintance of mine. Alright. Nobody looks important, and by important I mean unique. Excuse me, sir. This is the owner's personal room. You mean Speaker Hartman's? Quite so, sir. Fortunately, Mr. Hartman is currently absent. He will soon be at the salon, which is on the left-hand side of the first floor. Alright, I saw him not too long ago. Thanks, pal. Yeah, this is not going to take... we're not going to be done with this in 30 minutes. This is probably going to take another like 3 hours to get through. If I'm lucky. Hey Randy, about how much Mira do you think it took to build all of this? Don't know and don't care. Still, I bet you could build a small fortress with the Mira spent on this mansion alone. What's with Speaker Hartman? I know he's from nobility, but is he really that wealthy? Boo! What the heck? Oh, what's up, guys? Hey, those clothes don't look too shabby on you. Guess you've got a sense of style after all. You're one to talk. Told you that getup of yours wasn't going to fit here. Hey, Hartman told us to make ourselves at home, so that's exactly what I'm doing. When in Crossbell, etc. But enough about my clothes. You guys look like you're having fun. Well, you have a long way to go before you're able to have as much fun as me. What? Let's see here. I think I found the sweet spot. You're crazy. What are you doing? Come on, man. I'm all for having a good time, but this is too much even for me. And I doubt you're going to have much luck catching fish here of all. Oh? 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 Come to Papa. Guess I'll shut up now. Well, I believe that's what the pros call a beaut. I'm sure Noir would appreciate something like this. If I remember correctly, that kind of goldfish is typically kept and displayed in high-class establishments. Wait, are you really just going to take it? See you guys later. See you later, guys. Good luck. Hope you're able to fish up something this nice yourselves. If we let this bother us, he wins. Just means I can fish too, right? Otherwise, it would be no fair. No fair. I wanted to fish. Actually, let's start from the top, make our way down. Terribly sorry, sir, but I can't let you through here. This room is for staff only. Oh, sorry, we got a little overwhelmed by the size of this place and lost our way. So the Mafia's guarding this spot. Is everything sorted like it says in the list, right? Yeah, it's almost time to carry the goods for the first half out. Oh, son of a... By any chance are the pieces being stored in there? Correct. We've been keeping a watchful eye over them so things can run as smooth as possible tonight. You can look forward to seeing everything once the auction begins. Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Ready to head back? Yep, let's move. Find me. Huh. You good, man? Oh, it's nothing. Let's just hurry and get out of here. Join me, and together we can destroy the Sith. Alright, so I have a pretty good idea who is saying find me. And I believe it is related to the Zero part of the game's title. Despite most hiding their real names, the people invited to this event are all powerful individuals, politicians and nobles, of course, including me. And I'm powerful too. I was given an invitation by the Angel of Slaughter. That makes me a pretty powerful person. It's just a great big misunderstanding, okay? This woman is a colleague of mine, that's all. You can't fool me. I thought you were acting suspicious, and it seems I was right. To think you had the gall to come here with another woman. Hey, I see you were able to sneak inside with relative ease. All thanks to you. What exactly is going on here? Well, you know, just your run-of-the-mill crumbling marriage. I want to talk. After all, you brought some strange boy here with you. No, don't tell me that you have that kind of relationship with him. This young man soothes my troubled heart in time of need, I'll have you know. After I first came to Crossbell, I was lost and confused. It was all so unfamiliar to me, but Wazy came to my rescue. Even offered to be my escort here to the auction, so I wouldn't have to come all on my lonesome. Our relationship is nothing like the no doubt salacious one you have with that trollop. Is she gonna defend herself? I'd be more than happy to make this something more, Evelyn. I have a proposition. How about you ditch your heartless husband and make love to me? I can't deny that adorably feisty ladies like yourself have a certain charm to them. Wazy, I could never. You? How about you go and try to pull your moves on someone else's wife, pal? I think I've had enough of this. James, if you want to have an affair, be smarter about it next time. Guess I'll have to see if I can land some other rich fool while I'm here. Nikita, wait. I was right. That nonsense about her being a colleague was a lie after all. I'm fed up with your crap. If this is how things are, I'd rather go live with my parents again. Evelyn, hold on. Hey, nobody ever said marriage was a walk in the park. I think we're going to head out now, Wazy. Can't say I blame you. Enjoy the party, you two. You good-for-nothing sucker fool. James told me he would win me jewelry at the auction, but so much for that. Now I have to find another lonely guest while I still can. Typical men. Typical men. Always being a buster. Okay, let's save again. How do we get to the balcony? Is that Cop? Cope? Is that who you gave the goldfish to? Apparently this is where the actual auction is being held, but this place is so over the top. What the heck is a waterfall doing here? Is this really someone's house? Well, let's just head somewhere else for now. I still want to see for myself the kinds of people invited to the underground event such as this. Ah, this is how I get there. Ah, Elizabeth. Noir, it took a lot of time to catch your dinner, you hear? You better scarf this down and give me some thanks. Guys, look at here. She's munching on that thing like there's no tomorrow. Hopefully, she won't get sick from eating that, but I've never seen that species before. But oh well. Poor cat. Gato. Anything crazy up here? No? Okay. Going back down. Alright, I've explored everything. To my knowledge, anyways. Need anything, I assure you, and more than accommodate. Wait a bit longer, the auction will be underway soon. Meet the acquaintance of Speaker Hartman. Clever Marconi. I assure you we are happy to discuss matters unrelated to the auction later. We hope and pray that you will enjoy a long and pleasant night with us. Yes, that's right. The enjoyment of our guests is the true objective of this Wars auction. When I recognize us, so we should back off. Right. Well, they recognize you. Never even seen you. Oh, did I go this way? I wasn't expecting this. I was sure they'd try to pull something stupid by now. Nothing out of the ordinary so far, boss. Besides, I doubt even Heiwei could pull off something big enough to ruin Speaker Hartman's rep. Don't underestimate him, suckle-foo. Forget Yin. I've heard stories about this Sao guy's... stories that the Sao guys got even got Heiwei's old guard on edge. If they catch you with your guard down, you're as good as dead. Sorry, boss. Anyway, something just feels off with this year's auction. Have a feeling that someone besides Heiwei is messing with us. That's what my gut says, at least. Really? Is that your Jaeger instincts talking? Sure, something like that. Or maybe I'm just getting old. I'd love if everything went off without a hitch, but I just can't shake this feeling. It's the same feeling I used to get before going out on a hunt. He's the killing bear himself. Oh, my apologies. My name is Garcia Rossi. I'm in charge of tonight's security detail. As a part of that, I make sure to patrol this area every so often. Please forgive me for my inconvenience, or any inconvenience that it may cause. It's no trouble at all. I can see you're all doing a great job. Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Can't shake the feeling that we've met somewhere before, sir. I think it might just be your imagination. I doubt I'd forget meeting such a mountain of a man as yourself. You might be right. Still, just to be safe, do you mind telling me your name? Sure, I don't see why not. Guy Bannings. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Rossi. Guy? Something about that rings a bell. Who might your friend be? Crap, did I screw up? Well, if worse comes to worse. Sorry I'm late. Ah, Maribel herself. Oh, Maribel. Good evening, Guy. Fancy meeting you in a place like this. Yeah, you too. What a coincidence. And who might you be, madam? I'm Maribel Croy. A pleasure to meet you. Croy, as in the IBC. Have my sincerest apologies, Miss Croy. I was told you would be attending. I take it you finally decided to accept our invitation this year. I thought it would paint me in a bad light if I kept refusing on your kind offers. Also, these two guests are dear friends of mine. Is there some sort of problem here? Oh, of course not. Allow me the privilege of welcoming you to the Swords auction one more time. Would you like me to show you where Speaker Hartman is? I will pay our beloved speaker a visit later. In the meantime, could you have a room prepared for me? I've been in a business meeting a good portion of the day and would love to get a bit of rest. Very well. You heard her. Miss Croy would like a room prepared. Better watch yourself and treat her with the utmost respect, all right? Yes, sir. Please, Miss Croy, allow me to show you to your room. And we just followed her, I guess. So that's what's going on. Quite the bold move, guys. No, it's Guy. Not guys, it's Guy. Yeah, well, I could see how it might seem like we're doing this for our own self-satisfaction. Don't get me wrong, I like your idea. If you weren't as determined as you are, there's no way I would allow you to be one of Ellie's co-workers. Oh, you don't say. You must care a lot about Mademoiselle Ellie, huh? Well, yes. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that I love her. Come again? I mean, isn't she the cutest thing? Despite being blunt, stubborn, and proud, she still has an elegance and calming aura about her. She's my best friend, and I couldn't be prouder of her. You're right. We're all proud to work alongside her, too. If she heard you say that, I bet her face would turn red as a beet. A shame that Ellie wasn't able to accompany the two of you. Would have loved to be able to experience the auction with her. Speaking of that, is there a particular reason you came to the Swords auction? From what you said earlier, it sounded like this was your first time attending. Well, you see, I receive invitations from Speaker Hartman every year, practically begging me to come. But, as I'm sure you know, he's a man who has connections with some especially unsavory individuals. My father is never short of excuses every year to avoid attending. But it was always more difficult for me to dodge the invite, and so I was finally forced to give in this year. Forced by what? You see, I'm in charge of all of Michelin's current development projects. That's the reason why I couldn't decline yet another invitation from Speaker Hartman, given that he's lived here for so long. Well, seriously? That's right, you're in charge of a number of IBC's projects, aren't you? Yes, but I only really manage the hotel and theme park here. Also, I've heard rumors that there will be something particularly interesting up for auction this year. My interest was piqued, so I decided it was time I finally attended. So then, want to tell us what it is? An antique doll crafted during the early days of the Rosenberg studio. Among doll connoisseurs such as myself, those particular dolls are considered the ultimate rarity and sell for an exceptionally high price. An antique doll from that famous studio. Presume there's quite a history behind it for it to have ended up here. I don't know if it was stolen or some rich man had to part with it for some reason, but what I do know is that rumors say it's an absolute masterpiece. As a collector, can't let this chance pass me by, can I? Can't argue with that logic. Those dolls usually go for a ton of Mira. How much is this super rare one worth? Let me think. The studio's earlier works were much bigger than their ones now, and they rarely show up on the market anymore. Given the fact that the doll maker doesn't intend to make any like those again, they've racked up quite the premium. One was even sold for approximately 5 million Mira at an auction in the Imperial capital. One doll is worth that much? You could buy a freaking tank with that kind of Mira. And you're absolutely ready to spend at least that much winning this thing, aren't you? Oh, I most certainly am. Besides, regardless of how it ended up here, it's not the doll's fault. Of course, if it turns out it was stolen, I'll make sure to take proper measures. That includes formally negotiating with the former owner to officially make it mine. How thorough. Darn, you seriously got cash to burn. Oh? Pardon me, Miss Croy. Just so you're aware, the auction will begin shortly. Thank you for letting me know. I'll head there in just a minute, so please prepare 3 seats, preferably in the back for us, will you? It would be my pleasure. Maribel, I know what you're thinking, and there's no need to worry. I'll wait until after the auction to introduce myself to the speaker. He won't see you. Guess we won't have to worry. Okay then. We might as well go with you since we have the chance. Thanks for setting us up with seats, Maribel. Oh, it was nothing. You picked the best one for the auction date? Did I now? I only chose Randy because, you know, if I'm going to get into a tussle, I need someone who's going to be able to do damage. And Randy does damage. You understand, Maribel? You better understand, Maribel. She needs all the dolls. Be a doll, will you? And collect the doll. Be a doll, will you? And pick yourself up off the floor. So many wealthy people in one place. For real, I can only imagine how much Mira they're all planning to drop tonight. Miss Croy, we have been awaiting your arrival. Are these seats to your liking? Yes, they will do, thank you. Shall we sit? Sure. Darn, my nerves are starting to get the better of me. Oh, so this is where you were hiding. Oh, it's you, Wazy. Can't help but notice you're alone. How did that argument earlier turn out? Oh, you know how it goes. A little lovers spat, and then suddenly they're at each other's arms once more. And with that beautiful reunion, I was relieved of duty. Well, I'm glad for them at least. Glad to hear you get to clock out early. A friend of yours, he certainly seems like quite the character. Yeah, Maribel, this guy is Wazy Hemisphere. You're Miss Maribel Croy, aren't you? The daughter of the head of the IBC. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh my, I'll have to stay on my toes around you, won't I? It's nice to meet you, Wazy. Shall I have someone prepare a seat for you? No, that won't be necessary. Truth be told, I was hoping that I could speak to those two for a second. When I looked down at the courtyard from one of the windows, I saw a number of guard dogs that seemed to be sleeping. Any idea why that might be? Are you serious? Guard dogs, eh? Must be talking about Ravash's forehounds. Why the heck are they sleeping on the job, though? Sorry, Maribel. I think we're going to have to excuse ourselves for a little while. Something interesting must be going on. Well, don't let me hold you up. I'll stay here and keep an eye on what they're auctioning. That would be great. Appreciate it. The guard dogs they put in the courtyard are all fast asleep. Now, what could that mean? Considering the situation, I think it's likely there's an intruder in our midst. Agreed. In any case, something is definitely happening behind the scenes. That's the only thing we can say for sure. Let's make one more lap around the mansion just to be sure. We might notice something different. Roger, Wilco. I'll be coming with you. This seems too fun to sit out. Came from that way. This way leads to the fish. Nobody in here. It's probably going to be on this side. Let's just go up to where we assume it'll be. Yep. No good, he's out cold. Looks like he was taken out with a single blow. Impressive. The only one who could do something like this is... Let's go inside. You. When did you get here? I am known as Yin, and I can appear anywhere the moonlight may shine. Cut the crap. Hurry up and die. Fools. Guess this is an opportunity to get some water while they're all dying. Grunting noises. Unbelievable. What? There's our intruder. I thought I sensed some peculiar presences, so you snuck in as well. You seem like an especially dangerous fellow. Let me guess, you're the famous Yin I've heard so much about. Right you are, Wazy Hemisphere, leader of Crossbell City's Testaments. So you were one of the odd presences I sensed. And there are yet more here as well. This auction truly is a lion's den. Me, odd? What a funny thing to say. So, do you plan to dispose of us just as swiftly as you did them? Wait, what? Despite being simpler to deal with you all, here and now, I think it will prove more entertaining to watch you fend for yourselves. What do you mean? The exhibits for the second half of the auction are all stored in the room over there. According to information that was sent to Heiwei, there's a bomb, so to speak, among those items. I recommend you confirm it for yourselves. You can teleport. Why did you jump through the window? Hey, wait. That guy's too darn fast. I see that this Yin is as much a monster as the rumors made him out to be. We should consider it a blessing that from the goddess we didn't have to fight. Now, what do you intend to do, Lloyd? Time's running out. Let's conduct a sweep of the room Yin mentioned now. I want to see whether or not the supposed bomb really is there. You never disappoint, Lloyd. Darn, we don't have many other options, do we? Let's be quick about it, at least. Let's go. Completely unconscious. Yin can't kill their friends? Oh, I can rest? Interesting. Also giga suspicious. If I rest, do I get my CP? Nope. This room must be... Find me. Please find me. Where'd they keeping the stuff for the second half of the auction? So plenty left, looks like. Only the extremely valuable things appear in the second half. We don't have much time left. Shall we split the search? Let's do it. I have a feeling we're going to find something in here. There's a statue of a Valkyrie, antique tableware, and a variety of ominous masks. There's a pile of ancient books and an assortment of other items. Or you can say, Cold Steel 3 spoiled them being alive. Oh, well, I mean, it could have been an alternate universe, Mr. JRPG. A beautiful painting is on the ground. There is taxidermy of endangered species. Alright. This must be Zedol. Is it what I think it is, though? What's with this trunk? This thing is massive. What could possibly be in here? It's locked, but I still might be able to handle it. Oh, he took out a lockpick from his detective toolkit. Really? A lockpick? Good thing I learned how to use these during detective training. Would have never guessed back then that I'd be using them in a place like this, though. Got it. What? Is this a Rosenberg studio doll? I know people have said they almost look alive, but this is on another level. What is going on here? Who are you? What? What's going on? A girl. You're... What were you doing in... What's wrong? Your eyes are super duper wide. You look pretty funny like that, you know? I think it was a pretty normal reaction to finding a girl in a case. Did you get yourself stuck in there? What's your name? Wait, more importantly, where are your mom and dad? Mom, Dad? What are those? The only thing I know is that my name is Kia. Kia? You don't remember anything else. Who in the world are you? Hey, Lloyd. I really doubt she's one of the guest kids dressed like that. I know. So that's it. Friends, I think we found our mysterious bomb. We have a large suitcase supposedly containing a Rosenberg studio doll. Just imagine what would have happened if that case was taken on stage and opened in front of everyone. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, your name is Lloyd. Lloyd. I like it. Thanks. Wait, my name isn't important. Kia, do you remember anything else? Anything before you were put in the suitcase? Like your home or even someone you know? Nope, I can't remember a thing, sorry. Gotta be kidding me. Still, we can't leave you in a place like this. We've got to get you out of... Darn it, this ain't good. Oh dear, seems like our time is up. What the heck? Intruders, seriously? Quick, check on the goods. Yeah. Wow, Randy Wazy. We should prepare for the worst, shouldn't we? Yep, if we don't start moving, they'll catch us red-handed. You're right. Really? Kia, will you come with us? I promise that we will protect you to the very end. I don't really know what's going on, but I don't mind going with you. I'm ready when you are, Lloyd. Good girl. Whee! You two, let's change into some more comfortable clothes. We'll need to be fast as possible. Also, we should contact Ellie and Tio. They're on standby outside. We're going to take this girl with us and escape the mansion. Aye, aye, sir. It looks to me like the real party is just getting started. What's this kid doing here? Well, I will have to say that this is what I expected. But I will also say it is not what I expected. Because it was mentioned that it was a doll that was supposed to be in there. There they are, the intruders. Kia, get back. Okie dokie. You're ready, guys. So this must mean that Kia is a doll, which is very, very interesting. Reminder, this was supposed to be a stealth mission and be involved in the auction matters. Yeah, I actually wanted to see what was going on with the auction. I'm a little disappointed. Hey, Morganites guys. Oh, I need to save. Oh, I'm wazy right now. What kind of arts do you got? Okay. You've got some good stuff. You've got a ton of EP. Holy cow. Oh, come on. That's cheating. Game still good? Game is still good. It seems like the story is finally picking up, or getting started, I should say. Everything we've done up until this point, you know, has been setting up backdrops and things like that, but nothing all too important. But it seems like the story is starting now. Ooh, looks like I'm behind in levels too. That'll be fun. Kia, are you alright? Yeah, I'm great. Never been better. That's good. Quite the brave girl we've got here. If we're lucky, we might actually be able to shake them. No time to waste. No time to waste. Gotta save and gotta mark. Sorry for the cliffhanger, YouTube folks.